or you normally you do online school at home?
No,
COVID.
before COVID.
Oh, before COVID. Okay. Oh, even before COVID? Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
before 2020.
Okay. So, okay, very interesting, Iman. Very nice to meet you. So, Iman, do you know anything about programming? Oh, no, no. First of all, where are you from, Iman? Where are you from?
South Africa.
Oh, South Africa. Oh, okay. So the actual country of South Africa?
In Johannesburg.
Oh, okay, okay. I see. Wow. I have an South Africa student too. So you are the second student from South Africa. So very nice to see people from that area. Okay, so let's get into the topic. Iman, have you ever know anything about programming or coding?
Not really,
Not
no.
really, not really. Okay, okay. So okay, don't worry. I'm gonna show you today. Okay, and we're gonna go through things together. All right. So please give me like 1 minute. I'm gonna prepare. So no experience in coding, huh?
No.
No. Okay. Okay. So because we're gonna do some funny thing together, I'm gonna try my best to create an class that is suitable for you, and you can see also what is kind of suitable and funny. Okay. So let's
Okay.
go here. Let me just share screen. So you are you are 15 years old. So with
Yes.
that, we're gonna do something today called Python. Called Python. Uh, Let me share screen here. Okay. Okay. So Python is a text-based programming languages for many purposes. So Python could be used for. I'm gonna show you something interesting first because it's the first time you can do game development with Python. So you can create beautiful games with Python. So games like Mario, Snake. I think there's a Snake game somewhere. Do you play games? Do you play games sometimes? Do you play video games sometimes? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I was afraid you cannot hear me. Okay, so you can create many games with Python. Okay, so one of the game I
Okay.
create is Minecraft. Let me see if there's a Minecraft game inside here. I can show you. Uh, sorry, no Minecraft. So maybe I show it to you later. Okay, but yeah, there's like churches. This game like churches like this, you know, and snake game. All right.
Yes.
Okay. So also Python they can be used to do something called data analysis. So data analysis on Python. So in Python actually. Okay. So data analysis is that you're gonna use data and you use the knowledge of programming and mathematics to make models and prediction. Well, that is very important because you remember the COVID. Yeah. So
Yeah.
actually in the COVID, this thing, which is a lot of deploy on Python, is being used to predict how many people that's gonna be infected every day. Okay. So that in that case the government can know, oh, this is how many, so approximately, so what we can do to reduce it, and if we do it terribly, how wrong it could go. So uh, in data analysis you can predict things like that. Okay, like how many of the patient they are in every day, and that is very important because you know COVID, right? Okay, so it's
Yeah.
gonna look something like this. It's kind of colorful and beautiful, but it's also very hard. Yeah, I actually do this myself. Uh, yes. So that's game and data analysis. There was another thing in Python called web development, and this gonna be more uh, easier to find a job in the market field today. So maybe if you are interested and you don't want to, if you can, you want to go a little bit faster in the learning curve, maybe you can go for web development. So web development is just that you create websites. Website just like this web, like this Google pages, or any, like newspaper, just like, you know, just newspaper. So for example like this. So you can use Python to create websites. Okay, so there was some use of Python,
Okay.
website, games, and data analysis. All right. Ah, yeah, it's your
Okay.
first time. I don't want to go for anything too crazy just yet. How are I gonna let you see a funny game? Agree? Okay. I want to
Yeah.
show you something beautiful. Don't worry. So here I can search for something like Python online. Just hang on and just have a look. I'm gonna see some. I show you something fun. Online turtle. Okay. So first of all, you don't have to understand anything. Just observe and enjoy the show. Okay. Alright.
Okay.
So here it is. So this is a kind of a funny game in Python where you can use your command. It's going to be command like this, and you can use it for creating beautiful, drawing or any sketch. So let me try it a little bit. So let's say circle, 10. Okay. So let's say 4, 5, range. Let's say 10 and 4 x in. Let me choose red, blue. What is your favorite color, Iman? Blue. Okay,
Blue.
so there's already blue there. So I'm gonna draw something beautiful out of this. Let you to see. Yellow, t.circle, 10. Let me see if this thing actually worked. Okay, let's run. Okay, so not really. Let's stop it. Uh, let's stop it. Uh, let's say uh, I wanna search for something. Or change angle in turtle Python. So in programming, you're gonna constantly have to search for new tool, new knowledge in the process that you are working like this. This is very normal. Okay, so this is
Okay.
all the time. You're gonna have to change. You have to gonna do like changing things. So T have to search for new syntax and thing. Left 36. And this is try this to 100, and let's see what's gonna go. Okay, so here I'm gonna say on tab. Okay, let's save and run. Let's see. Okay, so there has been some mistake. Here, so basically I want to make something like this. The sky beautiful, so I gonna want to let you to see. Okay.
Okay.
So let's to see how it's execute. Here. And in circle.left 20. Turtle speed is 5, and for I in range teen turtle.color. I'm really sorry. Maybe my function is a little bit, our function today. So maybe I gonna try to give you this in another class. Okay. Really sorry about this. Uh, this
Okay.
has been some mistake on.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, okay. Let me try another last time if it is really worked. Yeah, because why not? It's a fun experiment. So here, all I have to do is copy this. Here is something like this, and here. There you go. It's running. Just wait a little bit. Wanna see what's gonna happen. Okay, so I got maybe I showed you later. So how about in this time, let's play another game. Okay, so let's see how
Okay.
do you know the game of the Simon Said? Do you know the game Simon Said?
Yes.
Okay, so it's when you say Simon Said, you're gonna do an action, right? And if no Simon Said, you don't do an
Yeah.
action. So let's try it out. Okay, so now
Okay.
Simon said, touch your nose. Okay, very good. Simon said, touch your cheek. Okay, touch your mouth. Touch your mouth. Okay, you don't do it, right? Because there's no Simon said. Okay, so that's kind of funny game. But this game is it has
Yeah.
a very important idea. You see? It's like when there's Simon said, you're gonna do the action. No Simon said, don't do the action. Right? So, this is actually
Yeah.
very similar to programming. It's that you can tell the computer, hey, do this, and gonna do it. And if you say, hey, don't do this, the computer not gonna do that. Okay, so that's very similar to programming. So programming is basically you give structure to like instruction for computer to tell them, hey, let's do this, let's do that. Okay, all right, so that's
Okay.
the brief introduction to programming. Now, to do our course in Python, you please go to Google and search for a thing called Google Colab. Google Colab. Okay, and here you can click on the first link, welcome to collaboratory. So just to go to Google, search for Google Colab. Okay, and welcome to collaboratory. Let's click on that.
How do you do that?
Here I give you the link. Okay, just click on the link. Okay, all right. We're gonna search for a thing called Google Colab. Google Colab, and just click on the link, or you just have to click on the link on the chat. That's Google Colab, and that's an online Python platform that you can use. Okay, so as you come to this
Okay.
part, as you come to here, has you been here, so click on new notebook. Okay, so do you have any difficulty in understanding? Do you have any difficulty?
But it's not
Okay,
coming
so
up
please
my
share your
things.
screen. Maybe you can share your screen, and if there is anything wrong, I can tell you what is wrong. Okay, so please share your screen.
Okay.
Yeah, so please share your screen. I gonna instruct you. Okay,
How do
so
you do
in the
that?
Zoom, do you see the green button on the middle of the screen on Zoom? Share screen. Just click
Yeah.
on that, and choose share.
Yes.
That's all. And choose share. The share is the blue button. Okay, I see your screen now. Let me see what is wrong. Okay. Okay. So so you just have to wait for the internet to load, right? It's okay. Just wait a little bit. When the internet has finished loading, we're gonna begin our lessons. Okay? All right. All right. Don't worry. That's
Okay.
very good. Okay. In the meantime, you're waiting. The animation has been done. So maybe I show you the funny animation that I have promised at the beginning. Okay? See? So
Okay.
you with some knowledge, you can do beautiful things like you can draw multiple circle like this. See? And you see the color is changing each time you draw a drawing. Yes. Okay. So it's a beautiful thing you can see. You can do with Python, and maybe we can test this out if we have like redundant time at the end of the class. Okay. So there, you can draw beautiful pattern
Okay.
like that. All right. So is your collapse worked? Oh, you have to log into Google first. Did you log into Google? Then you log into Google. Okay.
How
So
do you do
just
that?
go to google.com. Google.com. Okay. So do you? Yeah, yeah.
Do
So
I
do
have
you
to?
have a Google account? Okay. So just go to Google
Yes.
account and log in. So
Do I have to turn
okay.
on Zoom?
Yeah, yeah, you can go out of Zoom. You don't have to. You just have to see my screen. So maybe you put the Zoom on one side. You see the instruction, and you see the Google on the other side for your own code like this. Okay. So on this side maybe you put the Zoom, and maybe on this side you put your code. Okay. So you just log into your Google, and you go
Okay.
search for Google Colab. Okay. And yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Very good. Yes. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. So has you been able to get to here? Okay. So now
No.
let's share your screen. I'm gonna instruct you. Let's share your screen. Okay. So new notebook. Yes, new notebook. Click on new notebook. Okay. That's okay. That's good enough. So let's keep the last tab and just close the other tab and just wait for a little bit so the program can load itself. Okay, there you go. Welcome. Now let's just follow my instruction. Very good, Oman. Iman. So high five. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So just wait me a moment. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Okay. Now, let me share
Okay.
screen again. You have been good. Okay. So here, let me share screen. Here, I am the same thing with you. You see, In this is called an online Python environment when you just code and run just from your website. Okay, so the first Python, so
Okay.
the first Python command you can give is a print statement. So print, so open and close circle bracket and uh, quotation mark, hello world. So basically, uh, basically when you start Python, it's just a hello statement. So you just type that and you
Okay.
click on the arrow on the left side and you see the program gonna run for you. Just a bit. There you go. Sorry. There you go. You see hello world. Okay. So the print
Okay.
statement is a statement where you can just you can print out anything you want. You don't have to be hello world, but you can print out anything you want. So now I want to create another line of code. So I want to create another line of code. So let's click on the plus code button here. And again, write anything with print. Just print anything you want. In this case, sorry, I don't want to print hello world anymore. Maybe I want to print hello Iman. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Okay, so there you go. You can print any word, any sentences that you want. Okay, and just click the arrow.
Okay.
Hello Iman, nice to meet you. Very nice. Okay, so that is the first thing about Python. It's a print statement. Okay. Next thing about yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any question?
No.
Okay. So now
No.
if you want to create more line to conduct code, just click on this plus code. Okay. Just click on that. Okay. So in that's you can print out a sentence or a phrase or a word. Now in Python you can also print a number. So you can just print okay, what is your favorite number, Iman? What is your favorite number? 4. So you just say print
4.
4 and the number gonna pop out for you. There you go. 4. Okay. So do you know decimal
Okay.
number? I think you know decimal number, right? Decimal like floating point. So
Mm-hmm.
you can also print out that type of number like print just any decimal. I just say 2.58. Okay, and you can just click on the run button.
Yeah.
2.58. Okay, so yes, so in Python there is something called data type. Data type is the type of the data that you store in the program. For example, you can see words here and sentences, right? That is being used between the notation quotation mark. So these things are called string data type. String data type in Python, and they are shortened as str. Okay, so here is to make a comment. Okay, so here is how to make a comment. You use
Okay.
the hashtag and you can write anything, but the computer or the program is not gonna read it. So this is use hashtag to make comment computer computer uh, will not run comment. Okay, so comment is used to
Okay.
when you want to note things down that you don't want the program to run. For example, you want to explain that this is a string. Okay, and this is maybe the data type called integer. They're gonna say int in Python, which is integer. You know integer, right? This whole number. And this thing, we call it decimal, right? We call it decimal, but Python call it float. FOLT, float. Okay, it's called float data type. Okay,
Okay.
very good. Yes, yes. Okay, so that's just some basic thing about Python. You just can print out number, you can print out words and sentences. Okay, Next thing you apply. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
No. Okay. So
No.
the next thing about Python is that you can print out a list. Do you know a shopping list? A shopping list, when you shop, you know that, okay, so I buy meat, I buy vegetable, I
Yes.
buy rice, etc. Right? So in Python there was something called a list that I tied to. So let's name the list. Okay, sorry. List 1 equal to, and open and close parenthesis. This time it's not circle parenthesis but square parenthesis. Okay, square parenthesis. So inside a list you can put anything in. So you can put a string, for example your name Iman, sorry. My name is Lam. You can put even number like 12, any whole number. You can put like floating. You can even put negative number, and they can put something like a boolean, which is just true and false. So true or false. So true or false, they're called booleans. Or what is your favorite singer's name or artist, Iman, or any celebrity? Do you like any celebrity?
Uh, yeah, I like BTS.
Oh, you like BTS? Okay, so I can give them here. So string BTS. Okay. So these are all elements of the list, and now you can print out the list. So just say print and the name of the list, list 1. Okay, you cannot just say list. Okay, the name is not allowed to be list,
Okay.
because list is what's called reserved word in Python. So you cannot use that for name. Okay, just say list 1, list 2, or anything.
Okay.
List X, Y, Z. That's okay, and let's run. Okay, see, the pre-noun Iman, Lam, the number, true, false, and BTS. Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
there's some good thing about this list is that uh, here. So the list here, you can see here's the first element of the list, right? This is second element of the list, right? But in Python, this is not going to be say
Yes.
element number 1. Uh, this in Python, the indexing of a list gonna start from 0. So this thing this gonna be called element number 0. Next is called element number 1, and here number 2, and here number 3. So it starts from 0 and counting up. Okay. And number 4,
Okay.
number 5. So number 6 here, and number 7 here. Okay, so if you want to access any specific element, just say print out the list name, open and close square bracket. Okay, and just put in the index. In this way, let's print out your name, which is Iman. So just put 0 into the square bracket, and then you go Iman. See, and I can print out my name by number 1, and I can print out BTS by number 7. Okay. Okay. Do you have
Okay.
any questions thus far? Okay, you're good, right?
No.
Okay. Very good, very good.
Yes.
Okay. So that's very good. And now we're gonna come to one very important another thing in Python, which is called an if-else statement. Okay. Do you remember the funny game we played at the beginning of our class? I touch your nose or don't touch your nose? Okay. So
Yes.
you see, when there's
Yes.
Simon said, you do one action, right? When no Simon said, you don't do any action at all. So that's in Python, there is a structure for that. That is, if a condition is satisfied, you're gonna do one thing. Otherwise, it's not satisfied, you're gonna do another thing. Okay? So now, let's create another cell of code, and that's gonna call if else. Okay? Okay, so let's see what Iman, so you are a boy or a girl? A girl, okay, so let's
To
try
go.
to make a fun exercise. Uh, let's say, what is that? Let's just me think a little bit. Uh, okay, so Now let's create something called talent, and I want to what is that? Is called what is the talent is equal to model. I just say model, or it could be okay. So I'm gonna say model. Okay, and here I'm gonna comment out another thing. Also, talent is equal to uh, smart. Okay, okay. So now they're gonna say if talent. Okay, now two equal sign. Okay, is equal to model, and then I can print out something like print out, just say Iman is a beautiful girl. Okay, something like that.
Okay.
Beautiful girl. Okay, so else they're gonna say else. So we have the second case where the talent is equal to smart. So I can say Iman. What is that? If you are very smart, you can do something like you can win a Nobel Prize, right? Why not? So Iman wins a Nobel Prize. Okay. So let's run.
Okay.
In this case, you can see our talent is model. So uh, it's gonna say Iman wins. Okay, just wait me a little bit. So it's a model. Sorry, it's a model here. Model. So see, Iman is a beautiful girl. Okay, and if I delete, I comment this out and I turn talent to smart. You're gonna see. No. Talent to smart, and you can see Iman's win the Nobel Prizes. Okay, all right.
Okay.
So that's called the if-else structure in Python. But here, let's see. This if-else structure can only cover two cases, right? Only could cover two cases. You can be a model or you can be smart. But in reality, you can be anything. You can even be, like a athletic. You mean you are very good at sport, or can be, you can be emotional, or you mean you can be a good literature. You can be a good writer for novel and things. So you have many characteristics, not just two, right? So this if-else statement alone is not enough to cover. Okay, so there was one another thing very similar to if-else, gonna be called if, else, and else. Okay, so let's say we give talent more characteristic. So smart, model, how about strong? Yeah, you could be strong, or you could be you could be let's say you could be what is talent? You could be a good singer, so good sing, good singer. Okay, so you sing very beautifully. Okay, so in this case, I want to make more cases for the case of talent. So now, if you are a good singer, so here now, instead of if, you're gonna say else, or just put el in front of if. That's all, and we change talent here to good singer. Singer. Okay. So here I'm gonna
Okay.
comment this thing out. So you just say Iman is a Iman sings very well, sings very well, very beautifully, beautifully. Okay, and another case where is wow, well you are actually very strong. So if talent is strong, so so Iman is very strong, is very strong, is very strong. Okay, so here
Okay.
you can see your talent is now a good singer. So we want to see that you're gonna say Iman sings very beautifully. So let's check it out. See, Iman sings very beautifully. Okay, So in a if else statement, you can only have one if and one else, but in between you can have as many else as you want. Okay? Yeah. So in many
Okay.
cases, in the situation that we have many cases for our problem, you can use if and many else, and the last case we're gonna use else. Yeah. So any question, Iman?
No.
Okay, understand?
No.
Okay. Okay, very
Yes.
good. High five. High five. Yeah, good student. Okay, so let's play another game together. Just wait me a little bit. Let's play another game and now. Ima, do you know lottery? Lottery. So you know that
Yes.
in lottery, when you buy a ticket that has a number inside, right? So then you can have to compare that number you buy to the house, to the seller's number, right? So if these two number matches, you're gonna win. You win the win the lottery, and you're gonna be a millionaire, right? Otherwise, you just lost the money of the ticket. So we're gonna create that game today. The game that gonna let you to try to win the lottery. Okay. So now let's click on code to create another cell code. Just wait me a little bit. I'm gonna open the game. So do you learn any programming when you are at school, or you learn by yourself? Have you ever had any experience?
Not really, no.
It's okay. Everyone is new. When I was your age, I don't even know anything about this. Yeah. No, really, I don't know anything about this at your age. Okay. So let's play this game together. So for this game now, first of all, you just have to enter a number. So when you buy the ticket, it has a number, right? So in this case, we're gonna try to simulate the action of buying the ticket by just letting the user to give the computer one number. Okay. So we're gonna say input number equal to int input enter integer. So okay, I'm gonna explain a few things in this line. So int means that you're gonna enter an integer. Integer like it's a whole number, just like you learned up there. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So integer here.
Okay.
Okay. And here input means the user can enter anything from the keyboard as long as it's an integer. Okay. For example, you can enter 25, you can enter 600. Okay. Anything you can enter. Okay. So that's
Okay.
the first line. You can copy down in your notebook, and you can type along so you can understand it better as well. Okay. Just don't just listen to me. Yeah. Okay. That's the first thing. You trying to simulate the action of the buyer when I buy a ticket. So just give a random number in. It's just like when you buy a ticket, you're not gonna know what number is there, right? It's kind of random.
Yes.
All right. Next, we do a thing is we call import random. Import random. Okay. So why import random? So this is called a library in Python. Library is that in the Python program, the maker of the program has already installed some code for you, so you don't have to do everything from scratch. You can just import it and use their already built system. Okay. So you can say import random. So it's just gonna let us to choose anything random. Okay. So import random. So random is called a
Okay.
library. Library, yes. Next, we're gonna say lottery equal to random dot randin 1 to 10. See here, random dot rand. Here's random dot rand int 1 to 10. This syntax basically means you're gonna choose a random integer from 1 to 10. Okay. That's all. Okay, and now
Okay.
we're gonna print out the lottery is, and we're gonna print out the lottery. Now we're gonna print out the lottery number. Okay, and here we start the game. Okay, so the fourth line is that we print out the lottery number. Okay. So you know that in lottery, if your number is equal to the ticket, right, then you win the lottery, right? You win the lottery, you are a millionaire now.
Yes.
But if you lost the number and the lottery doesn't match, then you just lost the money to the house. Okay, so I just trying to make sense. So there is actually a two cases scenario, right? It's whether you win or you lost. So if we're gonna use if and else because there's two cases scenario. So if you win, then okay. So if the input number is equal to the lottery, this is the comparison side. So we're gonna say congratulations, you win the lottery, you're a millionaire now. Okay, and otherwise, sorry, you lost money, you are broke. Okay. Okay. So let's run the program.
Okay.
Let's run. Okay, give me your favorite number from 1 to 10. 3. Okay, put
3.
3 in, enter. Okay, good luck next time, you're broke. Yeah, again. I gonna just choose, I gonna choose number 4. Again, I'm broke too. Yeah, too bad. Okay, oh, that's kind of funny thing. Okay, so do you have any question for me? No. Okay, so we're
No.
gonna move on to something more. So that's a kind of funny game, right? So because we still have time in the class, I wanna move on to some more important point. So our lesson is fulfilled. Okay. All right. So what
Okay.
did we learn here? We learn if, else, and else, and a list. Okay. So we have learned something called a for loop. So let's say we have a list as we just created here. Just here, Iman, Iman, and some number. Okay. So from a list, you know that you can print out each individual element of a list by using the index. But how about I want to print out everything inside of the list? So, but I want each element to be on an individual line. Okay. So I can do something like for I in list 1 and just gonna print out I. And here you have to indent the code one level. Just press tab, or after the semicolon just press enter and it's gonna automatically indent for you. Okay, so you have to indent, you just have to push
Okay.
the code in one tab. Okay, and let's run and see. There you go, see each element in an individual line. Yeah, all right.
Okay.
So what you can do with this list anymore? So with this list, you can do something like you can add more element to the list. So you can do something like list one dot append. So what is your best friend's name, Iman?
I
Uh,
don't actually
yes, you
have
have some friends.
friends.
So any friends? Do you have any friends? Otherwise, yeah, okay.
Um,
Emma,
Emma.
like this.
Emma.
Emma. So here,
Yes.
when you say list one dot append Emma, Emma gonna appear at the end of the list, and now you have to print out list one, print out list one. So you can see Emma is now attached to the end of the list. Okay. So wait me a little bit. I was kind of thirsty, sorry, because I just finished a class right before you, so a lot of talking. Yes. Okay. So here you can see append. You can append an element to a list, but you can append many. If you want, how about this? You want to append many elements to the list, right? You want to append many elements. You don't just want to append one. So you can say here you can do something like other than from Emma. You can do something like extend. Okay, and here you have to create a small list inside this, and just say I just gonna give another name here, which is Federer, because I like Roger Federer. You know Roger Federer.
Yes.
Yeah, so just add a name
Yes.
in, and you can see Emma and Federer. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. No, just say Emma here to she like because we have Emma from the append already. Okay, so here Emma Jim Federer. So to add many elements to the list, you have to use extend. Okay. All right. What
Yeah.
you can use? Let me think a little bit. What you can do with the list? Uh, okay. So for this list, you can also check out its length. Let's count. So this list now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 elements. So now I can check how many elements are there inside the list. So you can say something like print, and here length for the length of this one, and okay, sorry, you just press run, and you can see element. Okay. All right. Okay, so I
Okay.
think that's approximately the end of our lesson. Do you have any question for me?
No, thank you.
Nothing. Okay.
No,
So,
thank you.
do you have any question about the fee structure and the courses?
No.
No. Okay. So, do you
No.
want to talk to the counselor? Because if you want to have still have any concern, or you want know how to, you know how to, you want to know how to book the classes, or to register course, or you want to study with me, uh, then we can call the counselor, so he can explain for you more information about the course, about BrightChamps, and how to book classes. Do you want to talk to the counselor?
I don't know.
It's
I
like,
don't
yeah. So
know.
if you gonna meet the counselor, he gonna give you about the free, the fee, like how much you have to pay for the course. And if you want to book with me, then he can book me for you. Or you just want to, like more demo, then more trial class, and he gonna book you more trial class. So, do you want to meet the counselor, or is your parent there? If your parent there?
No, let me go
Oh,
call
to
my
grandma. So is
grandmother.
your grandma, like too old, or is grandma still okay? So let's call your grandma. Yes, yes.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. Hello, madam. Very nice to see you. Wow. Hello.
Yeah,
Hello,
my name
madam.
is
Very nice to
Mariam.
meet you. I'm Lâm. I'm the coding educator from BrightChamps, and I have just finished a lesson with Iman. So, Iman was quite smart, so she can follow my instruction quite well, even though it's her first classes. So she's a very good student. Yes.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that.
Yes,
Oh, I'm so happy to
she's
hear
very bright.
that.
So today we have to do something. So this is the basic of her courses, just some basic programming, and we was making some beautiful
Yeah.
patterns, and like drawing like this. Okay. So there's
Yes.
a thing. So, madam, so if you and Iman want to register for long-term courses with me, or you want to ask about more
Yeah.
detail about the courses, about the free structure and the schedule of the
Yeah.
class, actually, I'm not the one who is allowed to disclose that. So if you want to know more information, maybe I'm gonna call the school counselor, the school staff, so they can give you
Yeah.
more information.
Yeah.
So do you want to talk to the school staff?
You know what? I'm actually not her
Yeah,
mother. I'm
I
her
know.
grandmother.
Yes.
So can
Yeah.
so her mother is. So can I speak to her
Yes,
mother
yes.
and then
Okay.
contact you for so she can
Yes.
speak
So
to
maybe,
the.
yes. So maybe
Will you
next
do
time
that?
maybe when you have discussed with her mother, maybe then we can talk again. Okay.
Yes.
So yes, yes. So
That's lovely.
thank you very much. That's brilliant. Thank you very much for
Thank you so
joining.
much. You
So
keep well,
thank you,
eh?
Iman, for joining me today
Yeah.
too. Thank you very much. Have a good day, both
Okay,
of you.
thank you.
She was so nervous. I can't tell you,
Yeah,
she
don't
was so
worry. The
nervous.
class is fun. Don't worry. Yeah, yeah. The class is fun. Don't worry.
Oh,
Yeah. So
good,
thank you very
good.
much. Yes.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
very
much.
much.
You,
Thank you,
Thank
Iman,
you.
for very much for your
Thank you.
time. I'm gonna close the meeting now. So hope to see you soon. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Yes.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
so what they saying about you millionaire or you win something?
No, that was for the thing.
Oh,
You're showing me.
okay, now tell Nabila.